All right. Yo, I'm gonna hop on here for a little bit, guys. Boy, we finna get this live stream popping tonight. We finna get this live stream popping tonight. Guys, welcome. This is Coach Shelton Harrison. You know, the best women's MMA platform on YouTube, and there ain't a darn thing you can do about it. That's right. Okay, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. Roll on up here. Deal with the coach. I see three of y'all in the building. Hey guys, glad y'all here. Thank y'all for coming strong, strong, strong with the coach. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all, definitely kicking it with the coach. All right, my man Jamin, I see him in there. Keith Brown boxing and MMA. My main man Keith got a fight coming out. All right. TJ 347, my main dude, debunked. Mia made it. Valentina went in there and destroyed lives. TJ, let me know. Let me know, TJ. Let me know if you feel like coming on, man. You're a hard man to get on here, man. You are a hard man to get on, TJ. I managed to have you on one time, TJ, and then you just, I don't know. Maybe if it was an Amanda Nunes video, you'd probably be excited. Okay? Man. Reggie the Tree. Yo, we finna get this thing cracking. Valentina whooped that girl ass, y'all. Valentina whooped that girl's behind. Guys, this wasn't even funny. This, you know what? And I was really wishing that this fight got stopped. Oh, wait a minute. You're at the hospital. You okay, TJ? Yo, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, bro? You got to tell me, man. I got to know. Okay. I see Vujin. Okay, Mary. All right, Mary. What's going on? Keith Brown, what's up? My main man, Keith Brown. This is the guy. Go subscribe to Keith Brown. Oh, man. Oh, I saw it, Dan Carr. I saw the fight. Valentina beat that girl, man. Man. Yeah, man. Okay, all right, TJ. Okay, I'm glad, man. Mary Thomas, Keith Brown, and Mia. Okay, let me know if you guys want to come in. Keith Brown, Mary Thomas. Who else I say? Keith Brown, Mary Thomas, and Mia. All right, let me know. Okay, let me know if y'all up for it. Let's go. But guys, God dog, did y'all see that ass whooping Valentina put on Priscilla? Yo, man, it was bad. Like Valentina would just kind of, how you play with your food a little bit. You play with your food, and then you play with your food, and then eventually you just go on and eat it. That's exactly what Valentina did, man. She did whatever she wanted to do. Okay, Mary, you already got this link sent. Okay, so let's jump on here. I got about 30. I got about 34. I got about 45 minutes max, and I got to get because the coach got to wake up early. I think Priscilla got a future, man. TJ, I think she do have a future. Man, it's just when they pair you up against a beast, like really, man. This fight was a complete mismatch, and when I'm telling you straight up, it was a mismatch from start to finish, man. It was a mismatch, and this fight to me, I don't know. After seeing it, I'm happy because I'm a Valentina fan, but man, as a fan of Priscilla, I'm like, okay, this girl been fighting these people in Brazil, and these people on that circuit, they they hadn't been that. They're not as thorough. Okay, they're not as good as the competition that Valentina has faced. It's just not that good. They're not good, and Priscilla Cachoeira, she really don't have a lot of experience against this caliber type of opponents, man. So the fight was a mismatch. So I like Valentina. She looked good, but I actually this fight's a mismatch. All right, got
Oh
Mary
my
Thomas in
God.
here. All right, Mary's in here. What's going on, Mary? How you doing there?
Coach, coach, that is the best. And I mean the best work put on by Valentina. I mean, not even her performance against Pina was quite as amazing. This is exactly what I need to see from her. Like, I have been waiting, okay, just this gave me life tonight. Like I was waiting all day for this. This was so worth it.
Yeah, it was. It was worth it. That was worth the wait. I felt like I was never gonna get to the co-main event. It was taking too long. All these fights. I'm sitting up here trying to fight sleep, just like I'm doing now. And I'm just like, God, dog. Finally, but it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. And shout out to my boy Roger Allen, the manager of Valentina Shevchenko. He was on the show last week, and shout out to him. He's over there, and actually, he texted me 2 days ago, and he was telling me. He said, Coach Valentina really looks like. He said you're gonna see a surprise on Saturday night. That's what he kept telling me. And I was like, yo, man, what, surprise. He said, just tune in. He said, because you're gonna see a different Valentina. And she didn't disappoint. Okay. Valentina did not disappoint.
Oh, I was not too surprised, but I was just, I didn't think she would really take it to the ground to nominate her, but I guess she really didn't want to take that chance of Priscilla's brawling to catch her in any way. But you know what? Whether or not it was on the feet or on the ground, we all knew what was coming. I saw their open workouts and everything, and I was like, oh God, oh no, Priscilla not ready for this.
Yeah, Priscilla. I just felt bad, man. I felt bad for her because and that ref, he should have stopped this fight. The first round was indication when Valentina had the girl leaking. Man, she hit her with an elbow. Man, that elbow, you could hear those elbow shots. Okay, you could hear them. You can hear them sounding off on the top of Priscilla's skull. And that ref, man, he should have. And you know what? Mario strikes again. He did this same thing. And Mario has a history and a pattern of letting ass whoopings just do this. That's just how it is. Um, in his comment section, Stamina Child, TJ347, Vujin, Keith Brown Boxing, my boy Keith. The link has been sent. Come on in, please. Mia, let me know if you want to, come on in on this chat. Alicia Miller, what's going on, girl? I ain't had you on in a long time. Okay,
You
so
know what
waiting
it
on Keith Brown.
is? I think Mario just really gets a kick out of seeing people get the taste slapped out of their mouth. I really think that's what it is. It's not so much the fact that Mario doesn't even care. Mario just loves the action way too much. Because even I was sitting down there, I was like, okay, is the ref gonna stop it or no? Because Priscilla paused a lot of times, trying to guard herself and stuff. I was like, okay, usually right now, if it was Herb Dean, he would stop it because Herb Dean, he anytime you see a fighter pause, even for like 2 seconds, it's done. But Mario is really giving Priscilla a lot of chances to try to recover, trying to move, trying to defend, and all this. And I'm like, this ass whooping is really gonna prolong itself.
It prolonged it. It stayed. They just wow, man. See some people in there. Definitely one of my favorite fighters, the War Machine, Brittany Neiman, is in the comment thread. And Brittany, definitely, she's a professional fighter. If you want to come on into the stream, the chat, Brittany, we in here, we doing it. I know you got church tomorrow, so hey, you just tell me. I shoot that out to you, and we get this thing going. My man Keith Brown, boxing MMA, he's in the chat. Thank you, Keith Brown, for being in the chat, man. Um, Good dude. What's going on, Keith? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. Could you hear
So,
me?
yeah. Hey, so what'd you think
Oh,
of the fight?
oh man, at Valentina, man, I knew she's gonna bring it, but man, it's that power though. Like you said, that fight should have been stopped though. And then she looked even faster than usual too. Especially by her dropping down in that weight too. Man, I was like, when is ref gonna stop this fight? But Priscilla, she had a heart though, for still trying to hang in there and lasting still, even though the fight should have been stopped.
She had a lot of heart, man. Priscilla had some heart. Brittany, the War Machine, just told you, hey, Keith Brown. She told you. So she giving you some love, Keith, and Brittany. Brittany on her path to actually, getting in her first fight, man. If these people stop ducking her and stop jumping out of fights, but shout out to my girl Brittany. That's
Oh yeah,
a good woman.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Um,
Nico
Brittany. Yeah,
definitely gonna start ducking
Brittany a
Valentina.
good. She a good MMA fighter. I seen her fight, man. Like the way she did that girl was crazy.
yeah, she beat that girl up. And Brian
Yeah.
Jensen, come on, man, come on, Brian Jensen. How long have you had enough time to get a microphone, man? I'm trying to get you in up on these chats, man. Come on, bro. Come on. This is the time where you need to be in the chat, man. This the time, man. We talking fight talk, man. You need to come on up in here. So let me ask you guys. I'll start with you first, Mary. Okay, so what did you think about Valentina immediately? She called out Nicco Montano.
I was thinking a pizza with no cheese on it. That's what I'm thinking. 'Cause that's exactly what her face is gonna look like.
Yeah, pizza with no cheese. God dog. Who is this driving the car? Somebody turn it. That you keep Brown.
Oh yeah, I just got back home.
Keep Brown going to get him a pizza, man. Come on, man. They ain't in the
No,
training room.
no, man. I can't eat that right now. I gotta eat way after the fight.
No, I'm playing. So Keith,
Yeah,
what did you think about Valentina calling out Nicco Montano?
man. That's another. That's another one who about to get it, man. Cause the way especially at 125, she really looking unstoppable, man. So
Yeah,
she gonna
man.
get ready for that smoke.
And this Priscilla girl, bro, she ain't never been stopped. I mean, she's been doing the knocking out, but again, she ain't been really fighting the opponents, the competition level. And I researched Priscilla. I like Priscilla. I like her. I even did a motivational video to Priscilla that I know she got. And it's like, dude, she can fight. She's got a tough chin, but man, Valentina cracked that girl, man. She cracked her with that first left hand. And Priscilla looked like, God, she can actually hit. And then and Valentina hit it with the right, and then she backed up. I'm like, oh, this fight finna be over quick. But this to me was a mismatch. This is a
Oh yeah.
Nico gonna get destroyed, man. Nico is gonna get destroyed. Man, I can't see nothing that Nicco Montano can do that's gonna even make Valentina even flinch. I mean, Mary. Okay, so Mary, how do you think? I mean, you tell me, how do you think this fight goes back down?
With Nico,
Yeah,
well, first of all, if Nico don't piss her pants, Nico will step in that cage and she'll just do a little walking back and forth, trying to shake her arms out and everything. Just make sure she can psych herself, or at least try to see if she can even last the whole fight. She might have a huge psychological disadvantage, but I'm sure Nico might at least try her best. She's not gonna just lay down there and accept complete defeat, like, oh, she doesn't even have any chance at all. But the way how we see it is just, and the fact that she's been injured already, we don't know how that's also gonna affect her. So it's looking all kinds of bad for Nico right now.
yeah, and I think Nico. I know she's watching this fight. I know she was. You can't tell. Matter of fact, I think, hey, we need to probably go to her Twitter timeline. So somebody in the comment section, y'all go to Nico's
Oh,
Twitter.
she's doing
Uh,
that right now. I was just on
yeah.
Lavelle's live stream, and
Hmm.
Lavelle, he personally just sent something, a clip of the fight to Nico right now after it came out and the results and everything. Lavelle is hopping off the walls about it right now.
God bless him. Let him do his thing. All right. So when Nico, man, good grief. I don't know. I don't know what she gonna do. Hopefully though, when she come back off injury, I'm pretty sure her first fight back in, I don't think she's gonna fight Valentina Shevchenko. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm telling you, coming off of a foot injury like that, I don't think she's gonna do it. I think she'll probably take a soft touch. And then, she'll fight Valentina her second fight back in. But she really not gonna have much of a choice because, pretty much Dana White he's the guy that holds the key. Okay. Everything is Dana White. He's gonna make the call. It's just like Chris Cyborg, when they tried to, and when she said that, hey, I don't really want to fight Amanda Nunes. I want to get in there with Megan Anderson. Mm, 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 mm. It's bad because now guess who fighting? Chris
Mhm.
Cyborg and Amanda Nunes. How they gonna
Oh
explain
man.
that?
Is there a date set for that yet?
No.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
no. God, what's 41 of y'all in here? Smash that like button. Smash
Smash it
that
like
like
Valentina.
button. Oh Lord, this live stream ain't even been, boy. We already got 2 haters, boy. That's what
Oh
y'all
man.
get. We already got 2 thumbing it down. Guess what? This channel is still gonna grow, y'all. Whether you like it or not, it's still growing, and you can't do nothing about it.
They must don't like Valentina. Whoever
Yeah,
put them thumbs down.
man, come on, come on. I know who these haters are,
Yeah.
but you know what? They gets no love here. Mia, I done already sent you the live stream link, girl. Done already sent that to you. You got it. Okay. So I don't know. Check your email. But let's get it
So
in. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, you know what? Mario never stopped that fight. There was a lot of times for, as everyone's been pointing out, there were a lot of opportunities for the fight to be stopped because it was clear that Priscilla was just hanging on and stuff. But honestly, it's pretty obvious that if Valentina never had choked her out, that fight would have went on probably to the very end. And even though it was really fun watching Valentina do her work, I was in the heat of the moment. I was like, I really hope the ref doesn't stop it, but that's just the side of me that's like bloodthirsty. 'Cause that's the fangirl in me. But I know the logical side of me is like, okay, so how long is she gonna sit out once this fight ends?
You know what? I really don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question. But boy, it's gonna be some video heat. I'm gonna make some videos putting heat on Nico. It's gonna be some video heat. Okay,
Oh
for
yeah.
Nicco Montano. She ain't gonna be able to rest. She is not gonna be able to live this butt whipping down. I mean, she can't skate, man. There's nothing she can do. You the champ. And well, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this. What do you think? Okay, what do y'all think about the Ultimate Fighter 125-pound tournament? Just tell me what you guys think about it. We'll start with you first, Mary.
Um, to be honest, I knew that there were some of them, even though a lot of them they came from Invicta and everything, and they weren't too green behind the ears. They have never faced anybody like the fighters of UFC. And it's like, yes, some of them were very good. I think Barb Honchak was very good. I don't think Roxanne Modafferi was really as good as she should have been because she did improve, that's obvious, but she could have, been much better. She was still sort of lacking somewhat in the footwork area, but she's still better, and that's the whole point. It's not that you have to be perfect or anything, just keep on improving, you'll get to the top. But you know what? These women, to be honest, as the longer they spend in the UFC, the better they'll get to the game and they'll know how to play the game right, and they're going to know how to much better improve themselves as fighters. They're going to get stronger. They're going to get, some of them are going to get better. Others will either stay where they're at or worse. But I'm pretty sure most of them, they will, when they get to that UFC, they're going to get the shock of their lives. And I'm telling you, like all these women that are coming down from bantamweight to this division, they are really going to chew these girls up like gum. Like I keep on saying it to everybody, and I just really can't because see Valentina now, she dropped down from bantamweight because there was no flyweight, and I already had a feeling that she was gonna have a lot of power advantage from having to duke it out with those bigger girls all the time. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people were anticipating that Valentina might be the stronger one, but we definitely didn't see it on this level, especially that Priscilla didn't look like she was ready at all for anything that Valentina was bringing to the octagon. So you know what? The tournament, it was good, it was nice and all. I liked that it finally led to the opening of the division. But you know what, Nico, her days are numbered, and I am just mm, 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 mm.
Okay. Keith Brown, same question, man. Well, what do you think about the Ultimate Fighter tournament? And then Mia, we'll go to you.
Yeah. Well, with the you talking about with the 125 in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like similar, like Mary was saying, it's like it's gonna be crazy, especially was who that Valentina called out. What's her name again? I can't say it right.
Priscilla.
Yeah,
No, she
Priscilla.
called out
Now,
Nicco Montano.
Oh,
oh,
Nico.
oh yeah, yeah. But I'm saying like, I with the tournament, I think everybody gonna have good fights until they face Valentina Shevchenko. I think, and eventually, I think she gonna be the boogie woman of 125.
Oh no.
Like people gonna be dodging her because she keep looking good and dominating these girls. But everybody else, I think they're gonna stay in the good fight with each other.
Okay, Mia.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I think it is necessary to get people in there. However, it doesn't bring the best of talent. Like Roger said, most of the people that are of higher caliber come from outside of the tough tournament. I mean, there's some people that stick around, but most of them eventually get pushed down into the lower rankings.
Okay. Now we got a really good comment in the comment thread. My man Liquid BJJ said, talking about how my sweetheart Valentina matches up with these other 125 pounders. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Okay. We let's just go within the top 10 because it makes no sense for her to fight anybody outside the top 10. Jessica I, she will go in there. She'll piece up Jessica I. Jessica I is a good striker, but she don't have the skills that Valentina have. And now looking at what Valentina has on the ground, I mean, Valentina's BJJ skills, they've improved, dramatically. Jesse Rose Clark, that'll be a good matchup. That'll be an interesting matchup because Jesse Rose Clark, she's a lot more skillful than I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think Jesse Rose Clark is more skillful than Nicco. She's more skillful than Priscilla. That'll be an interesting fight. And I think that will be a really tough fight for Valentina because Jesse Rose Clark, she ranked number 8, but to be honest, I mean, she's not ranked properly. Jesse Rose Clark ought to be a lot higher. I think she goes in there, she smokes Caitlin Chikugian. Liz Carmouche, I think Valentina need to avenge that first loss because the refs, they stopped the fight, man. Liz hit Valentina with an illegal up kick, and she had a cut, man. But Valentina wasn't in any danger. She was actually winning the fight, and then the referee, stopped that fight. So I think she need to go in there and really get a piece of Liz Carmouche and avenge that loss. And then, Barb Honchak, nah, she dispatches a Barb. She'll beat the brakes off Roxanne Modafferi. Now, Alexis Davis, that's a tough fight. Okay, because Alexis Davis, she got a victory over Amanda Nunes, who Valentina struggled twice against, and Alexis Davis beat Amanda. Lauren Murphy is a nothing. She goes in there, she slaps Lauren Murphy upside and slaps the taste out of Lauren Murphy's mouth. Probably smacked the yellow off her teeth. Sarge Eubanks, she's still not. I guess she's still not there yet. She's got to figure out how to make the weight. Sarge Eubanks would give Valentina a pretty tough fight. Nicco Montano, I think Valentina go in there and start you. I think she go in there and start you, and that's it. Okay. I'm just saying, that's how I think they fared. The guy asked me the question, so I'm just kind of responding to him. So with that information, what do you guys think? Who do you think it would give Valentina Shevchenko the toughest battle at 125? And if you want me to, I can put the link up on the screen so y'all can see it.
To be honest, it would have to be somebody coming from the same division that she's coming from, because that would only make sense. I mean, somebody that's lighter than her, they're they're gonna be at a size advantage depending on their frame and everything. But usually, those 115ers, they're usually short with a short reach and all that. So I think somebody from the bantamweight division dropping down would that's number one. And of course, number two, somebody who doesn't bum rush Valentina. You know, Amanda Nunes learned her lesson in the first fight in the third round not to do that, but she's much stronger. So she was able to hold Valentina down and do what she wanted to for 2 rounds straight before gassing out in the third. So that's number two. They would have to have a size advantage. They would have to be very conservative with their distance. Like, don't be over aggressive towards her because that's what she uses. She is a avid counter strike. She's vicious with that. So that's number two. Number three, just don't be stupid. Don't make too much mistakes with her.
Okay, Keith Brown, bro.
Yeah. that's a good question. Like you said, who will be her toughest fight? Because man, because she's so well rounded too, though. Like her striking is crazy because she counter real well, and then her ground game, like we seen today. Oh man, like it's getting crazier and crazier. I mean, all I gotta do is wait and see when she keep fighting all them girls that we named. Just gotta wait and see.
Okay, Mia.
Could you repeat the question? It's kind of fuzzy on my end.
Yeah, which one of these girls would give Valentina Shevchenko the toughest fight in this 125-pound division?
I don't know if Sajaya Eubanks is still there, but I think she could give her the toughest fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, what about Sarge that kind of that leads you to believe it?
Well, minus the fact that she was crazy trying to cut down to 125, which we all know is completely crazy. I don't know. She's not okay. She was doing pretty badly until she got that knockout. I will admit. But if there's one thing about her, is I don't think she's the type of person who can go down easily, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm agree with you on Sarge Eubanks. Eubanks is tough, and Eubanks showed me a lot. She was walking pretty much, on nothing, and she had to drag herself to those weigh-ins, and you can tell she was weak, and she went in there and put on a master performance against Roxanne Modafferi, and she really was drained, and she couldn't do anything, but she went in there and she's got that dog in her where she can turn it on, and I can't see her beating Valentina, but Sarge Eubanks is gonna make a fight very rough. She's not gonna stand there and just take a beating. Sarge Eubanks, she responds like if you hit her, then she's gonna hit you back harder than you hit her. That's how, and that's good. That's good because that means that she's gonna stand in there. She's not gonna be overly intimidated by Valentina, and she's not gonna be starstruck. I think Priscilla was starstruck. She was starstruck. She got in there, and when she took that first left hand from Valentina, she probably saw stars. Like guys, I'm telling y'all, like man, it wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny. And I'm sitting here like, man, what the heck? What the heck? But yeah, I think Priscilla was more in a state of like, oh man, I'm in here with Valentina Shevchenko. Like, are you serious? Wow. And see, it's a couple of people on that list. And I know my man said Jesse Rose Clark is I overrate her, but I don't. Jesse Rose Clark is a very, very good fighter. And I keep telling y'all, Jessie Rose Clark, she's gonna mess around and she's going to go up this ranking. She's gonna slowly get up this ranking. She's gonna beat people that she wasn't supposed to beat. I mean, because people was writing off against I can't remember Paige Van Zandt. I mean, media, Paige Van Zandt gonna win. Paige gonna win. I said, Paige is not winning this fight. Paige not winning. She's not beating. Look, Jessie Rose Clark got her resume is very good. Okay. I mean, this girl, beating people. Not only is she beating them, but she's actually, like putting a beating on them. And I was like, nah, Paige can't beat this girl. Paige cannot handle this girl. Man, it's crazy. All right, I see some people. Good Tar Babe, she's in here. That's my family. What's up, Good Tar Babe? Um, okay, so now let's do this. Who do you think? Valentina called out Nicco, but I don't know if that fight is happening. Who do you think that the UFC is going to match Valentina up with first? Next, and we'll start with you, Mia.
Honestly, I don't know. I actually don't remember most of the people on the tough roster. And Sajara, like you said, is out. And I remember hearing in an interview she like couldn't get up, and she wanted people to drag her around to cut weight, and that wasn't good. So and she's like doing a kidney failure, so that's out of the picture. And probably whoever is like maybe number 2 or 3. Yeah, I do remember Rogers saying everybody but Priscilla refused to fight Valentina, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Okay. All right. Same question, Mary.
What's the question?
Who do you think the UFC is going to match Valentina up with next?
Oh, I think they might give the uncrowned queen what she wants. They might give her the title shot, but if Nicco wants to not fight Valentina for her first title defense, then maybe, even though like you said it's not up to her. So I think Valentina might most like I think it's 75% chance that Valentina can get a title shot. If she doesn't, I think she'll have to fight somebody that mm, she could go against Jessie Rose Clark because she fought Paige Van Zandt. But see, it's I'm a bit confused about that. But you know what? I think for the most, I'm leaning towards the title shot. Even if Nicco doesn't fight Valentina for her first title defense, Valentina, like, she's had a fight already, so she might wait. She could wait until Nicco fights someone else from Tough. And depending on if Nicco wins that fight, either then Valentina would just get a title shot with her.
Okay. Hey, okay, Mary. So that's what Mary. Okay, Mary put it out there for everybody, y'all. And guys, hey, by the way, hit that like button, guys. We got a great panel on tonight. We got Mia. We definitely got Mia. We got Mary Thomas. We got Keith Brown. And we're waiting on Brian Jensen, the man that, has trolled Megan Anderson to no avail. He's been blocked 50 times and he has come back. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Super chat. This man done bought so my kids on my teams. He done bought, man, this guy has bought he's bought my kids so much stuff, man. That's TJ. Not my personal kids, but the kids that I train in my gym that can't afford equipment that we try to, set aside money to get, but sometimes it's tough because, none of us are rich. TJ done bought 1, 2, 3, 4. TJ done bought 5 kids equipment, man. Shout out to TJ. Man.
Dang, I knew it had to be TJ.
Man,
outside of me.
TJ is awesome, guys. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you. Thank you, TJ. The kids love you. Coach loves you. Coach loves you. Brittany Neiman in the chat, she love you. Key Brown love you. I don't know if Mia love you. Mary Thomas love you. We just don't know.
I love everybody.
So Key Brown, who do you think? Same question. Who do you think they're gonna pair Valentina up with in the 125-pound division?
For some reason, I mean, I could be wrong, but I got a feeling, even though Kat Zingano, I don't think she got the greatest chance, but for some reason I could see it being her though.
Yo, Keith brought up a point. Kat Zingano did talk about moving down to flyweight, didn't she?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about her.
Man, you know what? If Kat Zingano moved down to the flyweight division, okay, things would get very, very interesting. Things would get extremely interesting if Kat, could actually make the weight and go down, because she talked about that. She talked about that a year ago, actually,
Yeah.
Man. So, okay, so let's look at this, okay? We'll ask the comment section, okay? The same question to y'all, and then as y'all start putting them in, I'll just kind of read them off. Who do you think that, if you could rub Dana White's bald head and look into the future, who do you think that Mr. Clean Dana White is going to put Valentina in there with next? Okay. All right. So let me ask you this, and I'll start with you, Mary. What do you think? Okay. What do you think about, because Roger said that so many people was ducking Valentina. Okay. If you were, let's just say if these fighters could hear you, what would you say to these fighters that's outright ducking Valentina?
Well, I would say that you should always go for your dreams, because if your dream doesn't scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough. And I know Conor McGregor once said that, but he has a point. I was thinking about, I was like, damn, this cocky bastard actually makes some sense. Like, if it's not something that's challenging you, what is the point of going for it? You need to reach something. You need to actually challenge yourself. And that's what Valentina does every day. They just don't know it. They think that they just come and see this monster. They think Valentina was just born this monster. No, she worked hard every day. She worked her ass off. Rose worked her ass off as well before before beating, what was it, Michelle? Did she train with Valentina before she fought Joanna or before Michelle?
Nah, she had been training with Valentina when she fought Michelle. And then after she beat up Michelle, she got the title shot, and she spent 22 weeks. Okay, 22 weeks in training camp with Valentina Shevchenko. And that's insane,
Dang.
That is crazy insane.
Yeah. You
And
see how
And
Oh, I
Valentina
ain't mean to
just
cut you off.
oh no, go ahead, Keith.
Yeah. I'll say, you see how, even though, man, how Rose's face was looking being in training camp with her when she had them black eyes and stuff.
Yeah, man, Valentina was beating the mess out of Rose, man. I told y'all Rose was getting beat up, man. And Rose came, kept coming back, getting that work. Valentina and Antonina would work her over. Rose would come back out. But you guys have y'all heard how training works for Valentina? Like what they'll do, man. And I was listening to an interview, man. What they'll do. So Valentina get in there with somebody, and she'll spar with them. Then another fresh opponent to come in. Then Valentina would just go at them, like with everything she got. Then somebody else will come in there, and it's like all the people training with Valentina. She working these people over, man, and they're taking turns switching off, man, going at her. And Pavel be sitting there like Yoda. Okay, get her. He be telling get her. Then Valentina got to fight this person. Then that person will leave. Pavel be like, okay, you go get her. You remember how the old Bruce Lee movies used to go when somebody be sitting there telling all these people to attack Bruce Lee?
Oh, yeah.
That's what Pavel be doing to Valentina, man. Man, yeah, I think Pavel this nice guy, man. Pavel be in there killing them jokers, man. He be in there killing them. Oh, okay. Now, same question to you. Who answered the question first? Okay, Mia.
I'm here.
Yeah. So, what would you say to the women if they could hear you? What would you say to all these women that's outright ducking Valentina?
Well, you knew that she lost from Amanda Nunes, and you knew exactly what was happening when you signed up for this. I mean, what's the point of wanting to be the best in the world if you're not willing to fight the best?
Okay, Mia. I like Mia's answers. They short, sweet, and she know what she's talking about. Okay, Mary. Did you get a chance to answer the question?
Yeah, I did, but I back it up with something. You could also see some extra aggression, like Valentina was putting her soul into those ground strikes she put on. I think she is really mad about her last loss to the bantamweight. I'm thinking about it now. Like I was watching, like Valentina looks like she's angry at like they had some beef going on.
Yeah, I don't know if Amanda. I don't think Amanda Nunes is a fan favorite of hers. I don't think so. Amanda, she really felt like she wanted to fight, and it's kind of funny listening to two women that don't talk English trash talk. That's the funniest thing, because here go Amanda. I know how to beat you. I will beat you, and then you got Valentina. I will spend all my time and all my heart into my, into my training, and I will win. That's the extent of the trash talk for those two. That's it. They don't know how to do it. But okay, now let me ask y'all this: what weakness does Valentina need to improve upon? And we'll start with you first, Keith Brown.
Weakness. Well, only weakness I really seen, honestly, when she was fighting, maybe when she's fighting at 135, only because of the weight advantage, where she might get taken down just a little easily sometime, but she do got great defense of getting taken down with a lot of other people. The only real weakness I can see from her, because it's hard to find holes in her game.
Okay. All right.
Her striking is crazy, like it's untouchable almost.
Yeah, her striking is crazy. It's extremely
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Okay. So, okay,
Get taken down
Mia.
basically
Oh,
to make it short. Yeah.
okay. All right. So, okay. So let me ask you, Mia. What weakness do you think Valentina needs to work on? Is any weakness that should she work on?
I think it's three things. I remember in her second fight with Amanda, she uh, she doesn't really have the most active footwork. Like she'll stand there and she'll just be looking to counter you. While that works, it only works and works and works until it doesn't work. It's kind of like technology. It only works and works and works until it doesn't work. And I remember watching you fight with Amanda and Holly that sometimes she would kick, and then it's pretty easy to get knocked onto the floor when you have one leg in the air. I remember when one time she kicked Amanda and she was on the floor, Amanda just grabbed her leg and single legged her onto the ground. So I guess that I don't remember it so much in the Priscilla fight, but I do remember her doing that. And there was a few times when she didn't manage her distance correctly in the Amanda fight,
Okay.
not with Priscilla.
Okay. Okay, Mary. What do you think? What do you think Valentina's weakness that she needs to work on after watching this fight?
Hmm. Oh Lord, if any. I mean, the only the one and only flaw I ever saw in her, she already fixed it tonight. And I think the drop down to 125 is what sewed up that hole because we people would always say how Valentina was a boring fighter because she was never pressing the action with the bigger women. She was never pressing the action. She would never be the first one. She would always just stick to her counter strike. Now, even though she has been counter striking, she pressed that action. She did more than press the action, and this is exactly why she wanted to drop down. So you know what? Right now, I think she is good, but like Mia said, maybe she could work on her footwork a little. But I feel like that's just because she knows what she's doing already when she's looking at her targets. It's not so much that she needs the footwork because she prefers her opponent to be in front of her. So it's like she doesn't need to move around as much because when she sees the opponent coming in, she knows what to do right as they're attacking. So she actually wants to stay planted there to go right in on their ass when they're they're all in they're all in open and trying to attack her because that's her style. She doesn't just move around. All she does, she sees the hand, she ducks and attacks.
Okay. And hey, good try, babe. You know the question. I think Keith answered it. Mary and Mia answered it. What do you think after watching this fight? What weakness does Valentina need to try to improve upon?
Um, I she starts off slow. She's just a slow starter, for a reason. I think she needs to start off quick and be, really aggressive. And I know at bantamweight that was tough for her because the girls are a lot more bigger, and she has to be more. She's fighting the bigger girls, so but that's the thing I noticed the most is slow starter.
Okay. All right. My thing. I think my thing with Valentina, the one thing I'd like to see her do is like when she hit her opponent with like a really good shot, followed back up with a combination. Like actually maybe do like a 2 or 3 punch combination, and then maybe even end it off with a body kick. Like I don't like seeing her like throw that one shot and then she'll kind of get back out and wait a little bit. Like I actually want to see her throw like a combination, like bam, 1, 2, 3. Cause I think she can finish some of them girls, man, because she's too fast and she's stunning them with the first shot because they don't see it coming. And then, that person is ready for a second shot. They're ready for it. But Valentino do it and then she'll just kind of back out a little bit and then she'll do it, repeat the process. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing because her defensive awareness, all that stuff is good. It's just that one thing that I would like to see. Just that one. Okay. Well, now, since we got that out the way, okay, I do see some people, they're definitely talking about Nunez, okay, Nunez 3. Okay, so you tell me, okay, okay, let's say Valentina can fight Amanda Nunez next, okay? What does Valentina need to do in order to be victorious against Amanda Nunez? And we'll start
Um,
with Keith. We'll start with you.
all right. Yeah. Actually, I say to be victorious, because honestly, Amanda could get tired quick. I think she go to that body and make Amanda a steel target and break her down. I think she really will have it. She gotta go to that body more. I'll say, whether it's kicking to the body or just throwing a hand to the body.
Okay, Keith. Hey man, precise. The man know his stuff. Okay, we'll go to you, guitar babe. What do you think? What would Valentina need to do in order to be victorious against Amanda Nunes?
Um, I want to say aggressive, but Amanda's like really big, a lot more bigger than her. But um, I'm not sure. I mean, 'cause that's a tough one because she is bigger than her, and you don't want her to just go right in and try to get aggressive with Amanda because Amanda can body her around. So I'm not really sure how I'm not the key for Valentina beating Amanda would
Okay. Well, hey, that's an honest answer, and I definitely appreciate it. I mean, it's good. It's a good answer. Okay. What do you think, Mia? Amanda Valentina needs to do to be victorious against Amanda Nunes?
Well, the thing is, we know. I think it would actually work again if you did it in the first fight, if you did it in the third fight, because the problem with their first fight is that's a great idea for a 5 round fight, but the problem was that was 3 rounds. The thing is, Valentina will always have the better cardio, and grappling out of all is the most exhausting thing to do, and she just drains Amanda. Eventually, Amanda will just be like a human punching bag. And the other thing I'd say is make sure you don't leave it to the judges. Like if you go backwards or bump into the cage, the judges will point it to the person, despite even if they're being hit. They'll give it to the person going forward and make sure she gets around the eye pokes of Amanda. Like if you notice, Amanda kind of reminded me of John Jones there for a second, for a few minutes because of the sticking her hand out.
Okay. All right. Same question, Mary. I think you're the only one that hadn't answered it.
Hmm. Well, Valentina in the second fight lost, quote unquote, because I don't believe she lost, but she lost because in the last round, when she tried to do the head and arm throw on Amanda, and usually that almost, not almost never, but a lot of time that is a horrible idea to do. Even for someone on Valentina's level, you saw how that can backfire really badly. But taking Amanda down was a really good idea. Like, that's exactly how she won the third round in their first fight. And I think if she takes Amanda down, right, and not allow Amanda to sweep her, even though Amanda could have the strength advantage, Valentina knows how to hold a person down. So you hold Amanda down, right? Make sure Amanda does not Make sure Amanda doesn't sweep you, and you make sure you do that same ground and pound that you done for. It won't be as easy because Amanda does know how to control. She's a brown belt jujitsu, so it's not going to be as easy on Amanda. But obviously, to the judges' eyes, as long as you have top position, you are still scoring. You still have the advantage. So even if you can't do much, she can still have the edge. She can still be the controller in that fight. So I think taking Amanda down one is good, even if that is Amanda's strong suit. Doesn't matter. You're on top. That's two. And you know what? Valentina could strike with Amanda if she wanted to, but we've seen how Valentina deals with that. You know, she's always reluctant to push the action. She's too much on the counter striking. And we've seen how Amanda having to be the one to advance all the time, the judges gave her the wrong decision and just decided that, you know what, Amanda should just keep her championship, even though Valentina outpointed her. So, like I said, take Amanda down, be on top, do some attempt. You could even, attempt some submissions. Just make sure that you don't seem like you're just the timid type when you're fighting with her.
Okay. I mean, those are man, Mary. I mean, you just broke it down. You definitely broke it down. I see some people in the comment section. Let's see. I see Mary. Mary has made her way in. Full time MMA. He's here. Stamina MC. Antonius, boy, sound like a conqueror. These guys are here. Appreciate you guys coming into the live stream, guys. We try to keep a nice little family oriented, definitely community around. We talk fights, and that's what it is, guys. I mean, it's awesome. I'm glad y'all here, and I'm thankful for all of you guys, and, especially you, Guitar Babe, because you remind me of my sister, so it's kind of like everything's good. But guys, I want to see. I want to, and I guess my thing with this whole deal, what Valentina would have to do is she would actually have to go back to breaking fighters down like she used to when she was, doing kickboxing, Muay Thai. Break them down, break them from the body down, and then when you break the body down, then the head is gonna follow. That's just how it is. I think Amanda needs to. I mean, I'm sorry. It's a testament to how good Amanda Nunes really is. Okay, it really is a testament for how good Amanda is. And, for a while, I would always think, well, Amanda took that loss to Kat Zingano. She got beat by Alexis Davis. So how was she going to do against Valentina? But Amanda appears to have, filled in the blanks, with her deficiencies, in her game. So she's a very, very good fighter. And, Valentina can't make mistakes against Amanda. Because if she makes any mistakes against Amanda, she's going to pay for them, and that's what kind of level that Amanda's on. And plus, two, Valentina's she's smaller, so it's not like she got Chris Cyborg size. So she make a mistake, she got the size to kind of make up for, what she don't have. Valentina don't have that, so it kind of sucks for her being, smaller. But if she doesn't make any mistakes, and if she breaks Amanda down from the body, break her down from the body on down, then Amanda Nunes will be food. That's all she need to do, because Amanda, y'all notice that she's not going to engage. Okay, she's not going to engage Valentina. I mean, you notice how she kept trying to keep the distance, like how she really didn't want to get in close to Valentina because she was afraid. Because Valentina's takedowns are really good. Her takedowns are good. And I don't even think Amanda wanted to even go to the ground like that. I don't think she wanted to in this fight. I mean, she kept the distance. She kept sticking her hands out there. And the referee kept telling Amanda, hey, put your hands back in. Stop extending your fingers. Keep your fingers in, but she kept doing it. And it was a reason. That ground game of Valentina's is very nasty. And, I'm a believer that if she go to the ground with Amanda, I think Valentina can do it. I think she's got an upper hand. That's, that's just my honest opinion. But guys, y'all giving out some real good answers. So let me ask y'all, okay, so now we seen Valentina's flyweight debut. Okay, we seen that.
Mm.
Okay, if she were to fight Nicco Montano tomorrow, okay, how long do you think the fight would last? And how do you think
Yeah.
the fight would end? And you might be for Nico. If you're for Nico, that's fine. How long will the fight last, and how long? I mean, how long will it last, and how would it end? Okay, Keith Brown, we're gonna start with you.
Well, I honestly never seen Nico fight though.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I don't, but I'm pretty sure the way y'all breaking it down, it probably won't go to this distance though. I wish I could break it down more if I seen her fought though.
Okay. Okay, and Keith is a boxing guy, y'all. So don't, and when somebody come on and I don't get people, I don't get on people about that because we fans, Everybody here, we're casual fans. We love MMA, and it don't matter what your level is. So Keith, you can listen to what everybody else is saying, and then you can come back and just make a comment. That's why this channel here, man. Ain't nobody no experts, man. We just love fights, okay?
Yeah.
So Keith, good, honest, thank you, man, for being here, brother. You are the man. Okay, Mia. We'll start with you. Let's get the question.
Uh, who's going first again?
Oh Lord, Keith
I
went
stepped
first,
out.
but the question is, okay, if Valentina and Nico fought tomorrow, okay, who do you think? Okay, first, who do you think wins the fight? Okay, how long would the fight last, and how would the fight end?
I think it might last 2 rounds, maybe a bit longer than Priscilla. Well, it so depends on the ref and who's willing to take a beating. I think not Priscilla, I'm sorry, Nicco could last a little longer with her skills, although Valentina might be more mad and dish it out more. So I'm going to say third round, it can be either by submission or TKO by punches.
Okay. Nicco got a chin though. Nicco got a chin, but okay. Hey, that's a good breakdown. Okay, okay. Let me just go in order. I want to go with you, Mary.
Oh, well, Nico doesn't even have a main particular style of fighting. She said many times that she's a freestyle fighter. So a lot of times, I think what she does when she gets in there is improvise, and she just puts her heart out and she likes to grind it out until she makes it out with a win. But see, the way how Valentina's skills set up. But you know what? I think Nico would try to clinch her, which is a bad idea. I think, and Nico cannot stay out at the distance with Valentina because I think Nico has a reach disadvantage. I think she's like, what, 50 something? Valentina is like 60, 65 or 60, 64 maybe. I think she's
Mhm.
65.5. So she already has a reach disadvantage. That's not a good thing for her to be striking with. I don't think that's good. I think what Valentina might do, she can box Nico up for a good, maybe good half a round. But like you said, she has a chin, so maybe she won't go down unless Valentina really applies. When it goes down to the ground, Valentina might just ground and pound, ground and pound. But Nico has more, she has more speed than Priscilla does. So I think Nico would try to scramble a lot more because she's used to the ground. She's more used to the pressure being laid on. And to be honest, I think Nico would try to sweep Valentina, which may or may not work because Valentina is aware of everything. And yeah, I think Valentina might win by submission because Nico probably would not allow Valentina to just TKO her like that. I think Valentina would have to submit.
God, dog, boy, somebody. I hear somebody Samsung going on. What the heck? Burn, burn.
Yeah, that's my phone. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's probably your mom or dad telling you to go to bed or something. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, all right. Guitar babe. Okay, how's the fight gonna
Right.
win? And I mean, same question.
So, like, if they were to fight tomorrow,
Yeah.
well, tomorrow in reality, I think Valentina would be like TKO probably first round if this were tomorrow, because like I said, I mean it's tomorrow, it's short notice, but like short notice fight after what I saw tonight in Valentina, like that version, I think tomorrow it would definitely be TKO for sure, first round. I mean, she looked sharp, she was fast, and Nika may be probably quicker than Priscilla, but when you compared to Valentina, like Valentina makes her opponents look slow. So just how sharp she looked, and like just how crisp her shots were, and everything just looked great. I personally think it, like I said, TKO first round if they fought tomorrow.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be. I think Nico will be able to survive. More rounds than Priscilla did. Because I think Nico is more skillful than Priscilla, and I think Nico does have an instinct to survive and actually to win where you think she couldn't win. Because there were points when she fought Roxanne Modafferi where I'm like, wow, Roxanne Modafferi is really piecing up Priscilla, and then Priscilla just finds a way. She digs deep and she finds a way to get the job done. So I'm not going to 100% count Priscilla out in the fight, but I think that
You
if
mean
it's a 3 round. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, who do I mean? Nico. Sorry. God dog, y'all. I tell y'all, boy, I'm so excited from this fight. I done just lost touch with reality. Um, I think Nico, if it's 3 rounds, I think Nico survives and goes to the decision of the cards. And I think Valentina can win a decision in a 3 round fight. In a 5 round fight, I think Valentina will finish about a 4th round because Valentina, she don't have like one punch knockout power, but if you get Valentina to throw a lot of accumulation, then Valentina can get a stoppage, So I see it that way. But it's just yeah, Nico just don't she don't have the skill set. It's a certain there are only a few fighters that's got the skill set to deal with Valentina. And just Nicco Montano is not one of them. She's getting better, but she's just not on that level yet. It's just yeah, it's not there. It's not there. And they need to stop toying with Valentina. Put Valentina, you know what? Let's put her in there with Liz Carmouche. She can't have the title fight. Let's put her in there with the Jesse Rose Clarks. Let's put her in there with the Alexis Davises. Let's just do that because Nico is keeping that belt warm for a period, but that's it. And I think everybody know it. Nico know that people think that, and what's the terminology? Paper champ. You know, paper champ. Because I'm looking at who did she defeat, and those opponents in that tough tournament. They're good fighters. They're very good, but they're not on the level of a Valentina Shevchenko. They're not on the level of a Liz Carmouche. They're not on the level of a Jesse Rose Clark. It's just not. They're good, but they're not that good. So she just keeping that belt warm for Valentina, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay, folks, we got to talk about okay, one fight that happened, and and nobody's really talking about this fight, and I forgot to put in the title, but but Maya Stevenson got choked out. Maya Stevenson got choked out.
I didn't get to see that fight because
I only
timed right
saw
in
of
at
it.
yeah.
Okay, and Keith Brown, and to get you up, because I don't like leaving people hanging. Definitely not Keith Brown. Maya Stevenson, she was in Invicta for a while, and she got her call up to the UFC. So and she got a call, and the first fight that she had to fight was Poliana Viviana, another Brazilian. I think she's Brazilian, but anyway, Maya Stevenson was the overwhelming favorite, and Poliana in round one took Poliana what a minute, took a like little more than a minute to choke out Maya Stevenson. So we'll start with you, Mia. What do you think about that fight?
I didn't watch it, so I can't say anything about it.
Okay, Mary, did you watch it?
No, because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to see it on TV. Like they didn't because it wasn't on the main card. They didn't show it on FS1. They showed just the main card, so they cut all that out.
Oh man, okay. Did you see a Guitar Babe?
I saw bits and pieces of it, but I not enough really to really give an opinion on what I thought of it.
Ooh, okay, okay. Keith Brown, did you happen to? And I gotta ask you too, bro. Uh-oh. My man Keith Brown done fell asleep on me. Keith. Keith Brown.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, he's awoke. He's awoke. That's my man. Keith Brown, what's up, man? All right. And so, Keith, I don't want to say something to disrespect you. I'm assuming that you didn't watch the fight either, right? Hey, Keith Brown. Oh no.
Yeah, what about now?
Okay, yeah. I
Oh,
definitely
okay. I had to on mute by accident. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
caught it though. That man, it was crazy. The fight ain't last long at all. Like that rear naked choke was me.
Man. Dang it. Yeah, it was nasty, man. It was nasty.
Yeah.
My oh, go ahead, Keith. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wasn't. I was about done because it's like, man, the fight ended so quick. It wasn't too much to really talk about. But how it went to the ground was crazy too.
Mm. Yeah, I was shocked, man, because I wasn't expecting, I wasn't expecting Pollyanna to do that, but Maya Kata with a good way. It was a left hand Maya Kata, and Pollyanna ate that joke, man. She ate it. She ate that right hand or left hand. She ate it, and then she immediately just, she did a hip toss and she took Maya to the ground. And I thought Maya was actually gonna scramble and get back up, but she didn't do it, man. Maya Pollyanna just woman handled on the ground, and then next thing you know, she was tapping, buddy. She was out.
Yeah.
She was out.
Yeah, like you
Hot
said, she
diggity
went
dog.
right through that punch.
Man, she ate it. She ate that punch. Okay, well shoot, man. So now, I hear about Joanna Jacek, okay? Okay, folks. We
I laugh every time I hear that name.
everybody laughing. Joanna Jacek.
Oh,
But I
oh,
gotta ask y'all, what do you think? How do y'all think what's gonna happen with this fight? Because you know that Valentina will eventually have to fight Joanna Jacek. I think that fight is gonna happen one way or another.
oh man.
I don't know.
She already lost to her 3 times in Muay Thai. So man, I think it'll be even worse because now you got ground game involved now, and Joanna don't got that either.
But hey, but Keith, I've actually heard, even Roger said Joanna do got a ground game. It's just we ain't seen it. And I asked
Oh,
Roger, I sat back and I said, Roger, if she got a ground game, why don't she use a ground game? And I said, Roger, how you gonna explain that? And he said, I just explained it. See?
that sound like he leaving some blank still.
I mean, no, he said she do got a ground game. I mean,
Oh,
hey, what?
well,
Yeah, I'm still here. Hey, so what do you guys think, Mary?
Um, Already Valentina has a power advantage. She has a counter striking advantage, and she doesn't have to have the footwork. But if she uses her footwork against her, that's trouble too. So, and we're not even gonna think about the ground game because even though Joanna has one, apparently she just wants to save it for God knows what day. I don't know. So no, I don't see. I mean, I don't see Valentina really finishing Joanna, even though Rose was able to, and Rose is not quite at the level of Valentina. But honestly, Rose and Valentina still have their own different styles. So Valentina is not the type to just go for it the way Rose would. So Valentina would wait until because Joanna is a action pusher, right? When Joanna is trying to push that, Valentina would just push it right back, which would be very bad for Joanna, considering the power difference. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as how she just beat Priscilla ass tonight, but I'm pretty sure Valentina would still outpoint Joanna just from countering her.
Oh dang. All right, guitar babe.
I'm trying to think how to put this.
Oh snap. God dog. God dog.
No, it's not anything funny, but I think the thing is you want to use her ground game because she's so good on the feet with whoever they've put in front of her. She hasn't had to use it, because she's been able to outpoint them standing, and she seems to have good takedown defense. Like it's hard to take her down and stuff. So I guess that's probably why she doesn't use it. She hasn't been in the position where she's had to use it really. So I haven't really seen her on the ground and what she can do because she hasn't gone that route. But I think if she were to face Valentina, the opponents that Joanna has faced, they're not on Valentina's level. Well, but that's my opinion. So I think it would. I don't think Val her, but I think Valentina would actually, like I said, outpoint her. Um, Definitely outpoint her. Standing and on the ground, I think Valentina's going to have the advantage there too, but I don't think she would actually finish her.
Okay. Let's see who have an answer. Mia. Okay, Mia like to call her Mrs. Bojangles. Yeah, call her Miss Bojangles. All right, Mia. What? Talk about the fight if it happens between Valentina and Miss Bojangles.
I have no problem seeing JJ lose again at all. I would actually love to see it.
Oh,
Now, for Valentina to take her to the ground, I honestly don't know. I mean, so far, yes, all of the people uh, that JJ was fighting were smaller than her, and they weren't as big. And while they were still stronger than Joanna, Valentina is a lot stronger. However, getting taken down to the floor still isn't easy. I mean, the way Rose got onto the floor was with strikes, not by doing an actual takedown.
Right.
So, and I do actually think when we say that, when I say I think Jordan had a ground game, I don't think ground game. I mean, I know she did choke out Carolina when she was an amateur, when they were both amateurs. I'm not sure she did a second time, but I do remember Carolina has both of her amateur fights as losses. Now, the reason I think she doesn't use it is because it's not a good idea to go against Jessica and decide to grapple with her, nor is it a good idea to do it with Claudia. I mean, would you? I remember when Rumble was fighting DC, it's like, and he was wrestling with DC. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? You do not wrestle with uh, an Olympian. That's just not a good idea. So when I think it's just more there defensively, and she knows how to apply runic choke, and I think maybe an armbar just against that high level competition, it wouldn't be a good idea.
okay.
Oh, one thing I wanted to add to Mia's stuff, Mia pointed out that Joanna was willing to grapple with Carolina, and that's because Carolina's background is Muay Thai, just like Joanna's. So Joanna seemed as if it seemed as if Joanna didn't have too much of a problem grappling with someone similar to her style because she knew that they didn't have that much of an advantage over Caroline. She still had a strength advantage, but it wasn't on Claudia, it wasn't on Jessica's level. Those two and Carolina, Joanna felt comfortable striking with her and she felt comfortable grappling with her because Joanna all around, she was just really prepared for somebody of Carolina because they have the same background. And Joanna's just been doing that for years and years. So Joanna, I saw in the second fight when Carolina nearly knocked Joanna down or almost TKO'd her or something, Joanna actually got on Carolina's back. Like she got on Carolina and they went down to the floor for a few seconds. It seemed as if, Joanna was really looking like the more slicker grappler, and I've never seen Joanna do that before. So that was actually really interesting. I've seen that come out of her that night. And, I really hope that I see more of that in the future because I'm seeing that Joanna just knows who to do it with. It's not the fact that she can't do it. She knows who to do it with. And yeah.
Okay, super chat. George Page, the man is a man among men. George Page is here, and instead of Pavel having a plan, George Page had a plan. He dropped the $3 in, and we're gonna take that $3 and we're going to. I'm gonna give that to my main man, one of my buddies, E Mays and Eric. I'm gonna give it to him, and I'm gonna say, E Mays and Eric, we got to get the cable worked out because he's getting his cable and everything situated, and he's gonna be back sometime next week. So I can't wait to get him back. And he's also dealing with some family stuff. So super chat though, thank you guys. Guys, for that. And I don't keep any of that. I use it. Kids in my gym, the ones that don't have equipment, I get them equipment. So that's what it's for. Okay, guys. So hot topic here, guys. I know this live stream is going a little bit long, and sorry, y'all. Y'all good, and y'all been keeping us up. And Mia, since you're already in the comment section, you can even interject and just if you see questions, you can ask them because I'm missing a bunch of stuff, and you're not missing them. So you can read them off, or just whatever you want to do. Uh, Appreciate it though. God, dog. Okay. So the whole Chris Cyborg thing pops up again. Okay. Okay. We know that this whole deal with her and Nunez. Okay. And I need y'all honest opinion. Okay. Cyborg. How long does the fight last? Who wins the fight? And by what method is the fight going to go to distance? Is it going to be stopped? I want a complete breakdown, the best you can do it from each of y'all. Okay, we'll go at the beginning of the list. We'll start with you, Guitar Babe.
Um. Well, let me think. I don't know if Amanda's chin is as good as Holly's, so
Mm,
I don't know. I don't know how good it is, but this fight will most likely go the distance. I think. Um, I think Cyborg will take the decision. Um, whew. I don't think Amanda should just go in and brawl Cyborg because Cyborg is a lot more bigger and stronger. Um, I don't. It's gonna be a tough fight, challenge for Cyborg. But I think it'll go the distance. A good fight. I just think Cyborg's gonna just do enough to um, outpoint Amanda, just outpoint her in points and control and striking. I think that I'm getting up. People seem to think that because Cyborg or Holly went the distance with Cyborg, that Amanda's going to do much better. And I don't believe in MMA math, because I mean, um, I don't really know where I'm going with this, to be honest. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know. I think it's going to go the distance with Cyborg winning. It'll be close, but I think she'll
Okay, okay. Hey, that's a really good breakdown. So keep round boxing and MMA. All right, what's your thoughts?
Well, for somebody like Amanda Nunes, she can't. I feel like she definitely can't rush in on Cyborg because Cyborg a lot more technical and she count real well now too, and especially her power. So if she rushing like that, I feel like it could be an early night for Amanda. Amanda fight almost on the defensive side like she did Valentina, which I don't think will be 100% good because the way Cyborg could come in at you, I don't think it will go to distance. I think by like the third round, Cyborg could pull it off with some ground and pounding, especially if she could wear it down Amanda because I seen Amanda get tired in a lot of fights before. Even though she went the distance with Valentina Shevchenko, but it wasn't no aggressive fight though, where it was almost this standing toe to toe a little bit almost. So I don't think it'll go to decision, and I think Cyborg will take it in the third round with ground and pound.
Okay, all right. Mary.
yeah, it is not gonna go the distance, and I'll tell you, it's because of that footwork. Amanda does not have the footwork that Holly did, and the reason why Cyborg did not land as much on Holly as she usually would is because Holly's footwork, Holly tried to stick and move, and that was working for Holly maybe for like the first round, but by that time, Cyborg was learning to counter. She became predictable. Amanda Amanda's footwork, she'll bounce around a little bit. She'll do some sidestepping. She'll try to feint, do some little pretty type of feint and stuff. Her footwork does not match up to Holly's. And if Amanda is there for you to hit, she is there for you to drop. And I'll tell you, even if Amanda tries to be careful, she'll try to do what she did with Shevchenko too. I'll tell you one thing, Amanda will try to hit Cyborg and Cyborg will just clip her ass right back. And Amanda, now what Amanda decides to do after that is on her because Amanda has a lot of heart. She might try, and stuff. She might try to stand toe to toe. I mean, she's not scared of Cyborg, and I respect her a lot for that. She knows the power. She knows it's two strong power punchers in that cage when that door locks, and it could go any way at all, but I really do think Cyborg just would have the edge over that, mostly because Amanda does not come in from too many angles, and neither does Holly. So I think Amanda would be very susceptible to Cyborg's counters, more susceptible than Holly would be. So I think it would be a bigger chance of Cyborg being able to TKO Amanda. So yeah, and it doesn't have to be in the first round. I think it could be in the third or fourth round. Now, if it's in the second round, that's just too bad. That's just
Man, incredible breakdown, Mary. That was incredible.
thank
Okay. I said that was an incredible breakdown. Like it was good. I mean, all of you guys, Keith, all of you guys. Okay, Mia, what's your take?
Well, I think it depends. Will the old Cyborg or the new Cyborg comes out? Because if you ask me, Cyborg is like the better version of Amanda. The difference between Amanda and Holly is that Amanda is better at feints, and her footwork is slightly different. It's active. It's just not as much circling and chasing around as much. Um, the difference is Holly has a chin and the stamina. Amanda doesn't. And if you have the better stamina, you can just basically drown people out. I mean, we've never seen Amanda fight well backwards. I mean, I've never seen her get on her bicycle. Like, she basically only goes forward, and she can't pull what she did against Valentina because Cyborg is a lot bigger, and she used her reach to her advantage. In this case, I believe she has a reach disadvantage, and with her gassing, and I don't think she takes hits as well. I think she gets slightly emotional. She is going to go out by TKO. When I never like being the judge of this one, so I think it will be in the second or third round.
Okay. I think I don't know, Mia. That's really good. I mean, all of you guys, y'all got some great points and some great viewpoints. I think this fight will probably, to me, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between a third round TKO and then going the distance. And it's two scenarios. The one scenario is if Amanda really gets caught, like get caught early, it could be a bad night. But, I started thinking, what if Amanda Nunes, okay, what if she catches Cyborg with something and now Cyborg has to respect Amanda Nunes? Because I think a problem with a lot of these fighters when they fight Cyborg, she don't respect their power. And so she gets hit by these ladies and she's walking through their punches. She's walking through them because she don't respect them. Like, she kept moving forward on Holly. I'm like, are you serious? You about to get caught with a head kick. But Chris Cyborg really didn't care too much. She just, would block the head kick and she would keep coming forward. And she continued to cut off the octagon the entire fight. See, Amanda, she's going to have to, she's going to have to establish, power very quickly to let Cyborg know you're not going to come in here undeterred. If you come in here like you did Holly and any of these other girls, you're going to get cracked. So, she's got to let Cyborg know that this is what's going down. I don't know. I'm torn between the third round TKO by Cyborg or, going a distance. But if it goes a distance, Amanda, to me, is going to take a beating. I don't think she can stand with Cyborg. Now, if the fight go to the ground, Amanda's BJJ skills they're pretty good. Her BJJ skills are very, very good. And I think that Amanda has a chance on the ground, but if this fight's standing, I don't think Amanda can do it. So Amanda's gonna have to find a way to get Cyborg on her back. That's what she's gonna have to do. But I got Cyborg winning either a third round TKO or losing a 5 round decision. So that's yeah,
I
that's
wanted to I wanted to add something, with Amanda talking about like retirement and stuff. So then, they talked about wanting to start a family and stuff. Do you think this could be a match? Because it almost, with her just talking about it, and she's talking to, I almost feel like she's like checking out. I feel like she's gonna like take a big payday versus Cyborg, and then that'll be it. I mean, I don't know. Has she's checking herself out now with moving up and wanting to fight Cyborg. She's talking about retirement, and I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, I don't know. It's just on my part, but I almost feel like she is going to take this big payday against Cyborg and then call it quits.
see, I don't know. So I don't know because I asked her one question, and in the arena, when they were clearing out, Amanda, they actually hung around. Amanda, Bruce Buffer, all of those people, like they actually, they hung around for a little bit. And I just asked Amanda one question, and see, she had already had, a million cameras getting put in her face. And so her and guys like Tyron Woodley, they were shocked that, I didn't pull a camera out. They were shocked. So they were actually a little bit more open to just come over and just have a quick convo with me. And I asked Amanda, and Amanda, she didn't understand my southern accent, but Nina answered the question, and I said, what's gonna be next for Amanda after Cyborg? And Nina said, well, you know what? Amanda's got to defend her 135-pound title again. And I'm like, but against who? And she said, well, it'll be a surprise. So that statement to me, let me know that okay, Amanda intends on fighting after Cyborg. So I don't think it's going to be over. I think Amanda may have 2 more years from now, and maybe she might get out. But I do think, based on what she said, that she's actually, going to fight again after Chris Cyborg. So it's kind of cool because you can actually get a little bit of information. Now, if you're in there, it's kind
Yeah.
of hard to get to those guys sometimes, but I was able to get down there to them, and talk briefly. Now some of the stars, some of the fighters, I talked to them for a lot longer. Like Dominic Cruz, I was able to talk to him for a little bit longer than normal. And and even Tyron Woodley, he was shocked that I wasn't trying to put a camera in his face. I just asked him a couple of questions, about Amanda because he trains there, and I said, realistically, who do you think wins the fight between Amanda and Cyborg? And Tyron just kind of said, well, I ain't gonna really answer the question. So I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. And he was cool. Tyron Woodley, a cool cat. He was cool about it. He just said, well, I mean, it's a good fight. That's what he kept telling me. Yeah, it's a good fight. So that's letting me know that he know that, hey, man, this fight gonna be competitive, man. It's gonna be a competitive fight. And, Amanda could lose the fight, I don't know. But guys, it is something I wanted to go back to. I wanted to go back to Joanna and Jacek, but this is a positive. You know, I keep saying on videos that, you know, Mia called her Mrs. Bojangles, call her Bojangles. And then, but, it's fascinating how Miss Bojangles nearly cleaned out the division and she didn't use the ground game to do it. That's really, really hard to do in MMA. That's extremely hard. And, you know, how do you guys think she was able to do that? Like able to just get by all these fights without having to use really a dominant ground game. And we'll start with you, Goodar, babe, since you at the beginning of the list.
Um, well, Ioana likes to do a lot of trash talk, obviously, and I think she what it I think what it is beating her opponents mentally first, and I think that's what gets them. And I don't know, but I think a lot of it is mental though too. She beats her opponents mentally, and with Rose, she just was not able to beat her mentally. Because Rose was absolutely focused, and I think that shook Ioana that she to do anything to Rose. So I think that shook her a bit. Um, I'm trying. Yeah, how she was able to do that. I mean, that's pretty good. Like I said, she has really good takedown defense. I think a lot of her opponents, they're so dead to take her down that she already knows what they're trying to do. So she times it, and she protects herself from getting taken down because they think that they think her game is not good on the ground, so they're so dead set on trying to get Ioana to the ground, and she knows trying to get her to the ground because they don't try to strike with her because she's good at striking. And what Rose did, she took away Ioana's weapon, which was her stand up, and and that's what I think did it. She took away her strongest weapon, which was her stand up, and Ioana didn't have anything else to do. She didn't know what to do next. So I think that's just my opinion because, like I said, a lot of her opponents have just been trying to take her to the ground, just with the impression that her ground is not good. And Ioana knows that. So it's probably why she's been able to do that.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Keith Brown, why do you think, how do you think Joanna Jacek was able to win and win very decisively in the strawweight division with literally using no ground game? I think it's impressive.
Oh, it that's one thing we definitely give her credit for. It's impressive. I think it's mainly man her because she fast as lightning, and then her footwork is good, and she had a great takedown defense too, where even good wrestlers like Carla couldn't even really take her down and do nothing with her. And I think that's how it was. Just she was so strong at with the skill she got, far as her as far as like her speed and her striking. I think it overwhelmed everything until she got to Rose.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, man, Keith, I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. Okay, Mary, how do you think JJ was able to do so well, And, she used literally no takedowns. And to actually go up the rankings and beat the people she beat with no takedown, that's still staggering, And I give Joanna crap. I pick at her, and it's fun, I enjoy picking at Joanna. It's one of my favorite things watching her get knocked out. But I got to give her a shout. I got to. I can't make a video and dog the girl out all. And it's impressive. So what do you think about that?
It's because of all those muscle strength conditionings that she's been doing. Yes, because of her speed, she's able to see them coming at her for the legs, so she sprawls before. But it's also because of her strength conditioning. If you go on her fan page on YouTube channel, which you probably have not, given your position towards her, but if you say you'll see a lot of her workouts are with weights. She does a lot of resistance workouts. She's doing a lot of muscle conditioning where she constantly is doing counterweights with her legs and with her arms. That's where don't let her skinny frame fool you. She she underhooks the hell out of those grapplers when they grab onto her. And that is the reason why she's able to defend so well. It's not just because of the sprawl, because Carla is a very slick grappler as well. Even when you sprawl, she can like scoop to the side and grab one leg, and then that's it for you. No, Joanna knew what she was doing. She worked out for that fight. She just like how a grappler does a lot. You see like how slightly ripped Carla is. If you look at her, Carla is very thick and she has a very strong grappling base. Her body is built. She built her body to grapple that way. Once you're under her, like it's like you can never get the hell from under her. She just on you like a syrup stain, and that's because she built her body to be that way. Claudia and Jessica even worse, right? Claudia is super ripped, and her strength, while she has poor cardio, she needs to work on that. When she starts off fresh, you'll see how impossible that Claudia just bullies you into the ground instead, and Jessica can too. So Joanna, she worked out her muscles enough to actually learn those moves repetitively to counteract the grappling moves of people that try to take her down. That's what she does. And then once they kind of get diverted from trying to take her, then she can whoop their ass with her fast hands. But it's all within the the lower body and upper body strength. If you can't upper hook them, then that's the reason why you get taken out. That's what the takedown defense.
All right, man, good breakdown, Mary. Incredible, good breakdown. And let's see, we're gonna end it off with Mia.
I think there are three things that are needed to uh, be Joanna. You have to be mentally ready, because if you aren't mentally ready, you're just trying to bum rush person and knock them out. It doesn't end well. And then you have to have the skills to do it. So the problem with Carla is she was already mentally broken, and in general, wrestling is a lot more exhausting than striking. Like I would gladly do 6 minutes of striking over 6 minutes of wrestling. Wrestling, if you, especially for the fight, if you gas out, you just die on the moment. You just feel like you're gonna die. Like, what the heck am I doing here? And she does have a lot of cardio. I mean, there's been people in the later rounds, like I think it was Jessica Penne and uh, Claudia. They tried to take her down, but they couldn't do it because they were so gassed. And if there's one thing I noticed about Claudia, she's very strong, and her takedowns aren't the most skillful. Like she uses some muscle to overcome for I guess some lack of technique, and that's why she fought uh, Jessica. She wanted to go muscle against muscle, and obviously that didn't work out well. And another thing is, once you're getting punched in the face, it's kind of hard to think, to be honest. It's just like your head feels out of it, you're in pain. If your eye hurts, you might have a few tears in your eyes, and you can't really see that well. If you get a rib shot, then your breathing hurts. So that isn't fun either. So I think that plus the speed, just being overwhelmed, and the cardio, and that she's getting better at takedown defenses. Like I remember earlier in her career, like if she didn't make the sprawl, she'd go down. But I remember a bit later on, like if when she was on the ground, she would just like, pop back up, like her elbows were little springs. So that's why I think she was so dominant when she was champion.
Okay. Wow. Hey, Mia. That's a very very good breakdown. We got a lot of very good comments in the comment section. Brittany, my homegirl Brittany, she said, "Hey, movement, quickness, and distance control was definitely a reason why Joanna was able to do what she did." And that's talk. That's from a professional fighter. Liquid BJJ says JJ was the last person to make the weight cut versus Rose. They say she cut 15 pounds before the scale. Do you think they had a part in the loss? I think it maybe had a small integral part, but JJ was walking around with her chest stuck out, and just, pretty much saying, hey, girl, hey, I got this, I'm the champion. And then, she posted on her Twitter saying that thank you to Perfecting Athletes for helping her with this miracle of making weight. So this is not something that Joanna and Jacek has not experienced. She's experienced this before, okay?
I
She's,
think
been making these tough weight cuts before. And yeah, and so she's been through the game before. She know what's up. And she can't fool us. We know she was talking that junk, talking all the junk, and don't nutritionist, the weight cut, all that stuff. She been blaming all these people. So now it's like, okay, well, you lost. That's just how it is. You're a professional. You got in there, you fought, okay,
Coach,
and
I
you
got something
lost.
to point out.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So, with the fight towards Carla, right? Before they fought, Carla told the media that she hopes that Joanna thinks that she's scared, if that's not too confusing. Carla hopes that Joanna thinks that Carla's scared. So, in other words, Carla wanted Joanna to underestimate her. And when Joanna was just a challenger for that fight, she was still kind of doing that whole little trash type, oh, I'm number one, I'm gonna smack that smile off your face type stuff. Joanna did that, but Carla actually reacted to Joanna the same way that Rose did. Carla didn't really trash talk back. She smiled at her. She calm. She kept her head together while she did the fight. That's exactly what Rose did. And you know what's honestly, Joanna did not come harder at Carla. All you did is be honest. She just stayed calm. She didn't try to put Carla down. She your ass, which is what she did. But Joanna actually did not seem to peer down on Carla just because Carla was not paying attention to Joanna's mind tricks. So I don't think I'm going against the grain here, and I really do not think that that's the reason why Joanna went after Rose personally this time when Rose decided to ignore Joanna. That's not why Joanna went after Rose. What I think happened is because of Pat Barry, because if you listen to what Joanna said on the microphone after they had their stare down, Joanna started putting their business out there saying that Pat Barry disrespected one of Joanna's team members at their gym, that Pat Barry called her a bitch or something. So yeah, that's what it was. So what I think it was, what I don't think Joanna cared so much about getting in Rose's head. I think she took personally somebody that was related to Rose to what they. I think Joanna was just trying to take it out on somebody that was involved in there, and that's really what it was. I don't really think it was fight related. And to be honest, Joanna did not seem like herself in that fight. I'm not taking away from Rose because Rose was anyway. I'm not taking away from the work of Rose, but the mind game thing, even though what Joanna did was very unnecessary, wasn't called for, I don't think it was personally towards Rose. And she made it clear it wasn't because of Rose, it was because of somebody that Rose knows, somebody that did something, which is still not right. It's still pretty fucked up, but you know what? Hopefully this time Joanna learns to focus more on herself and to improve what she needs to. Because if it is true that she had a bad weight cut, then hopefully everyone's expecting her to have a better weight cut this time. She better not have any excuses.
Nobody caring about no Joanna excuses. She got knocked out. She got her head knocked. I mean,
Well, and
she got clipped.
here's
She
the
got knocked
thing. She had
Tap out.
options. She has options. Like if these weight cuts were an issue for her, you know, if it's been hard for her to make weight, you know, why didn't she fight at bantamweight? Because she said she walks around at like what 140 or something like
She's still
that.
skinny for
She
bantamweight.
could have. Well, yeah, I figured that, but like if you're gonna talk about having weight cut issues, then fight up a weight class if you don't want to deal with having bad weight cuts. They may be bigger, they may be stronger, but if you're gonna fight lower, you're choosing to fight, choosing to have to make that weight, then that's on you. That's on you, wanna. But for sure this time she really can't have any excuses for this weight cut because she does have options now. There's flyweight now, so this time around,
Yeah.
she really can't make the excuse for it. But
Yeah,
I'm
because she
just
wants
saying
her
if she
baby.
wants an easier weight cut to fight up to fight up a class. But I mean, if she wants to have the advantage, the size advantage, then fight at strawweight. But she's gonna have a tough weight cut. And what I'm not sure why the weight cut was an issue now, because like it's been said, she's done this so many times. And the thing that gets me, she said she's never had a problem. She's always had good weight cuts, but now because she lost, it's a bad weight cut. It was a bad weight cut. But I don't know. I mean, it to me, I'm sure the weight cut affected her too, but then at the same time, I feel like she is using it as an excuse because, I mean, who cuts 15 pounds a day before a fight? I mean, she's
Mm-mm.
done this so many times. Like, why now is it a problem? You've been doing this every time. You've been winning, and now all of a sudden you lost. Now all this comes out. It just doesn't add up.
Y'all, it was a beautiful thing. Listen, I know this sounds mean. I know this sounds mean, and I know me looking at the video once a week of her getting clipped with that left hand, and I know it sounds obsessive. I know this sounds bad, but folks, okay, I'm sorry. I felt good watching her hit the canvas and then watch her tap out. It did something to me,
Mm-mm.
It just gave me a whole nother level of just, yeah, it makes my day good. It did. Friday, I was in a bad mood, and I said, let me just sat back and look at this video of Joanna Jacek tapping out, and God dog it, my mood changed. I was like, man,
That's
I said,
serious.
man, I said, God dog. I said, look at
Yeah.
this. I said, man, I feel good. I'm gonna go tackle the world. And hey, heck, maybe I can go knock somebody out. Maybe I can go knock out, you know, all the training I got to do. Let me knock it out the park. Because Joanna got knocked out. Guys, I'm sorry. I just felt good watching it. I'm sorry. I do.
Yeah.
Or you remember when Ronda Rousey got head kicked by Holly Holm the first time? I could
Oh,
watch that a million times.
Celebrated that one.
I was happy on that.
I'm saying to myself, I need Ronda Rousey to come back and make, look on one video. And I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. It's like nothing, the video views are nothing, but man, on one video, I think I made about what, $400 on the video. Just talking about Ronda Rousey and how Betchko had crapped herself. And I'm like, but then when Holly Holm got kicked in the head, wow. It just turned a light on. And Brittany, I know I should be talking to God about this behavior. It's not healthy, but I felt better. I mean, I did, y'all. I'm sorry. I did.
Hey, more power to you.
Yeah,
Man.
and maybe in a couple of months, Keith, y'all marry Mia. Maybe I will get off of this, yo. I won't be so like really wanting to see Joanna get beat up. It's just how you see the bully, the person at school that's always messing with the quiet person, and then
Oh,
the quiet person get up and just beat that person up, and you can't stop talking about it. Well, and then he can tell you, I go to the part when Joanna get caught and Joe Rogan go, oh, that's that man. Incredible. Incredible. I love it. I love it.
oh man.
Hot dog.
Yeah. I
You
ain't
know?
gonna lie. I do too. Even though it's me, her and Rhonda, I get the most kick out of. Yeah. Well, I give them the credit where
Got
they
a
was good
pretty
at
good
still.
kick out of it.
And then Edmund, Rhonda, make her miss,
Head
miss,
movement,
Rhonda,
head
make
movement,
her miss,
head
head
movement.
movement, head movement.
I ain't never taught her in practice a day in his life. He just gonna tell her when she in trouble.
I can't get over the fact. I can't get over the fact how she could still train with him. I just
Yeah.
he don't know what he's doing. Like she needs to have a new coach. And I think it's just Rhonda too. She knows she needs a new coach, but Rhonda, being the hard head she is, she doesn't like to be told what to do and or what people think she should do. But and she won't even talk about the losses. Like that right there. She,
She need to
something
listen to her mama.
Yeah.
she should have
Her
listened to her mama. She should have listened to her mama.
Her
Yeah.
mama told
It's
her. Her
not going to
mama
work
told
out for her. It's not going to work out for her in WWE. I mean, the way that
you.
she is mentally, like, I,
You know
I
that.
just
Oh,
don't see how she's gonna. I don't see how she's gonna handle that
and you
because it's gonna be in her face.
and you know them WWE superstars. You know they gonna bring it up. And like I can see Vince McMahon coming up with a storyline where Ronda get head kicked. I'm telling y'all, that's what he
Mm-hmm.
gonna do. And I can see them superstars picking at her. Hey, you got knocked out in the UFC. Now you want to come in here and wrestling and get knocked out. Well, Ronda, let me tell you something, Ronda. I'm gonna kick your head off too. Yeah, I can see them getting into the WWE mode, man. And Ronda look, Ronda better go and just take this L. Just gonna take the L.
Yeah.
Um,
Take L, learn from it, and
lick,
adjust.
Yeah,
lick,
I on a
lick.
serious note though, like mentally though, like the issue is why won't she talk about it? Her losses, like that's what concerns me because that is the answer to her problem. Why won't she talk about it? Because she needs to work on herself. Why she won't talk about it? Like I don't know. Like
Yeah,
it's
I don't know why she won't talk about it. It's really kind of crazy. And Liquid BJJ, I'm not a hater. I just don't like her. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you and everybody in the comment section. I'm biased, okay? I'm very biased. Listen, I put it out there on every video. I'm biased. Now, I try to be fair. I don't know, once every 25 videos. I mean, I don't think it's something that I excel at. Now, if you want fair, Eric is very fair. He's gonna break it down properly. He does a tremendous job.
Oh yeah, he do.
Amazing Eric is a fair guy. I'm just not that guy. I'm biased. I got my set of fighters I like, and if they don't kill somebody or mess with a little kid, I'm gonna ride with them. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Bias is crap. I'm biased.
I'm
I can't. I tried to be unbiased one video. I tried to say something good about Ioanni on J-Check, but then as soon as the video got off, I put the video of her getting knocked out on. See, folks, I tried. I can't stop. Okay.
yeah,
So
man, coach. I'm biased too, whether it's in a good way and bad way too. I'm the same way.
I did something.
I think
I'm ashamed of it now. Like I shouldn't have, but I was just so happy and excited after Rose beat Ioana. Like really bad. I should. It was awful. I regret it now, but I took the gift of on faith of Rose knocking Ioana out, and I actually put it under a post that Ioana made on Facebook or something.
Yeah,
I was like, this is really bad. I shouldn't be
tired
doing
babe.
this. I
Man,
shouldn't have done. I
yo,
got a
that's
lot
funny.
of
I ain't
mean.
gonna lie,
I
but
got a lot of mean comments from her fans. I was like, I was just laughing. I couldn't help it.
yeah. Well, you
that
know
he
what?
keeps making videos.
And it's the
That was
same
it.
thing.
That was it. Nothing else.
Yeah, guys, y'all. Oof, boy, y'all worse than me. I mean, come on, y'all. You guys need to be ashamed of yourself for this. You guys need to be ashamed, man. It's not even right. Come on, stop it. You guys being mean.
That was
Uh,
wrong.
yeah, it was. Well, you can't change the past, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, can't change the past.
I was just so excited. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. Well, sometimes things in MMA, but have y'all noticed that all the mean girls, like all the mean girls, y'all, they all got beat. Like Beck Rawlins, Angela Lasagna
Yeah.
got beat. Uh, then you had Angela Overkill No Thrill Hill. She got beat. Uh, then you had Jessica Panay. Jessica Panay, she popped herself out for 2 years. So yeah, that was kind of cool. So
Yeah.
yeah. So Mary and Mia, I ain't heard from y'all in a minute. What do you guys think about those group of mean girls? All of them losing. Isn't that kind of strange? They all lost.
Man, I wish the ref didn't even stop when they got TKO'd. I wish, I wish what happened to Priscilla is what happened to them. That's what I wish.
Uh,
Yeah, they should have been in Priscilla's place. That should have been their ass. That's what I feel about them. Especially alien footprint face, extraterrestrial bastard.
Man, coach, she remind me of you now.
oh,
Yeah,
man,
she
that's
needed to be in there. She didn't need Amanda Bobby Cooper. She needed somebody like Valentina up in that ass. That's what she needed. Now Angela Hill, I mean, she's a really bad shit talker, and
oh
she
no.
just you know what? For her to
Oh,
have gotten beaten by Nina Answer, that just says it all. That just and Nina was limping to that fight. Isn't that some crap? You knew
Hmm.
that
oh
fighter
yeah.
was already somewhat injured to the, and you still managed to lose to them. You could have put out more energy. She was being stupid. That's what she too busy. If she used her brain as much as she used her mouth, she would have been a much better fighter. But let her keep doing what she's doing. She don't learn. She don't learn well.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Mia, what do you think about these mean girls? All of them got beat up.
I am quite glad they did, and I think maybe it's because they're trying to make up for a lack of confidence or fighting skill that they have. I mean, Angel Magana had it like what, fought in 2 years? It hasn't won a win in what, nearly 5 years? Um,
Man, a 9 loss losing streak.
Damn.
I may not have sparred in a while, but even I bet I could go in there and beat her up.
Oh. Oh man.
Okay.
And then Angela Hill, well, she's getting older. And if you just didn't even answer off, that's pretty embarrassing on the ranking scale.
God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's pretty bad, Nina. But I don't know. Nina looked like she's improved a little bit. I was impressed with Nina. I really was. And the fact that she was beating up Angela Hill, I was like, yeah, man, this is good. Yeah, now she'll start making memes about people. She'll quit making these mean old memes about people. We ought to make a meme about her. Angela, Nina Ansara pounding her to death. Yeah, I make a meme about her, then put it on a T-shirt.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. See if I don't get sued for that though. I don't know. I don't want to get sued. Uh,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh
so
man.
Liquid BJJ, the final question of the night, y'all. My man Liquid BJJ says, Coach, how do you and the panel think about JJ versus Rose 2? Great question. Great question. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, let's go down the line.
Oh
Okay,
man.
Guitar Babe, we'll start with you.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but JJ said in an interview that for this fight, she's going to be even more arrogant and cocky
Oh, yep, she
than
said that.
than the first fight. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, let me just say, if she's going to do that, she better back it up, or because if she loses again, she's gonna look worse than what she's already is now. Like she's already making herself look bad with all these excuses. But second fight, I don't think it's gonna go the same. Um, because Rose said you can't paint the Mona Lisa twice. So I think this time she's gonna do something different. She may. It's not gonna go like the first fight, but I think um maybe even this time Rose might sure she may outpoint her this time instead of actually knocking her out. Now, if she knocks her out again, you know, then that's great. But I don't think it's going to go that way. I think she might this time. She might want to choke her out this time.
Okay, Keith Brown, we're going down the line.
All right. Yeah. So so basically the rematch, I think, oh yeah, it's gonna be more of a cautious Joanna, because she gonna be basically more afraid of that left hand, I feel like. So I feel like she gonna be more on the defensive side, definitely. And for Rose, like what Guitar Babe said, she ain't gonna fight the same way, of course, because because like they said, man, because Joanna gonna be probably studying how she lost, and so hope she'll be stupid. She say, "Oh man, make sure I just don't look out for that left hand." But so at the same time, Rose gonna come different, and Joanna gonna be more cautious, I feel like.
Okay. All right, Mary. How do you think the Rose versus JJ fight two? How do you think that go? Good breakdown, Keith.
Yeah, thanks.
Something that I noticed is that even though Rose's footwork is something to throw Joanna off, I think Joanna still has the greater hand speed than Rose. So if you watch the fight very closely, and if you exclude the knockdowns that Rose had made, Rose was what was right, left, right. Rose was left hooking Joanna pretty well for the action pusher, but I keep on looking back at these two little flurries that Joanna did to her when Joanna realized that she couldn't close the distance as well. Joanna waited for Rose to come because Rose is actually aggressive. Like Rose is aggressive when she was. So Rose was aggressive towards Joanna, and Joanna started to step back on her counter strike, and I'm noticing that Joanna was able to free when she had a chance to counter strike because Rose is not a flirting type of person. Joanna is. Rose is more like a one and done countering person. Joanna will get in there and ba 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 get out. So yes, even though Rose is a dangerous counter striker, Rose can come up with all these different ways to attack. If Rose does not knock Joanna down and Joanna manages to adapt and catch on while Rose is still trying to step up, I think it can be a very close decision, whoever it may be. Because if Rose does not knock Joanna down or dominate Joanna in any ground game, then this fight can be very close because I don't really expect a knockdown in their second, although it very well could happen again. But I would not be expecting that. So I won't be expecting an I won't be expecting a TKO because those are kind of rare, you know. It was she hit the lottery when that happened. But you know what? We have to come back to reality and be like, okay, that can't always happen. So yes, Rose will be popping Joanna up. Rose can clip Joanna in a counter strike. But as far as volume wise, who would still outpoint who? That's what we need for that.
Okay. Mary, great response. Great response. You broke it down beautifully. Okay, Mia, what's up? How do you think that JJ versus Rose 2? How do you think that fight go?
I think it will last a little longer. I'm not sure how much. If there's one thing about Rose I've noticed is she doesn't really like to go backwards, like the way Carolina became. Like Rose is amazing at striking from the outside, but on the inside, I haven't seen it so much. She may be turning with Valentina, although I don't know how much she's picked up on it. I mean, she seems to be progressing really fast. Although on the inside, I don't know so much. I mean, Carolina just basically became a tank, and then went after Rose and just made her want to quit with knees and elbows. And if there's another thing at Rose I noticed is her body movement, like the way she feints, is very confusing. Like if you look at, she's also very active. She's circling around, so she had the superior angles to JJ, and then that's why she was able to avoid Joanna's hand speed, because Joanna couldn't get the right angle on her. And if there's another thing that's about Joanna is she likes to throw the inside leg kick. That seems pretty easy for an overhand right to go over and just hit you.
Whew.
So I think, and there's another thing I noticed is that Joanna, I think she said even she wouldn't even look at her, the way she was being defeated. Like, why would you do that? You need to look at that. So I think it will last longer. I'm not sure how much. If there's another thing is Rose likes to go in with those like lunging punches. She, like you said with Valentina, she has more like that check right hook that she throws, but she doesn't. She has very much lunging punches that caught Joanna off in the first round. And I think JJ is a slow starter, maybe. I'm not so sure. I just think it'll last longer.
JJ
Okay.
is a slow starter. And I think that's another reason why Rose was able to catch her so much in that first portion of the round. And what else? Oh, you know what Rose cannot? Rose cannot handle a strong grappler. Like you do not have to be a superwoman, a super grappler like Claudia. You don't have to be that. Just make sure that make sure you clinch the shit out of her. You really need those inside shots against her. Because, like you said, Rose has a huge reach advantage over a lot of her opponents. So she can just clip them up from the outside, clip, clip, move. But once you get in there, Rose just seems to always be looking to trying to get out. She doesn't seem to always like engage in the clinch. She'll try to be like unclinched from you, and by that time you can just knee her, elbow her. That's exactly what Carolina caught on to. And Joanna is a Muay Thai fighter too. I don't know why she doesn't lean more towards that. She likes to strike from the outside. She needs to start doing that before Rose fills up that hole if she wants to win her belt back.
Okay. All right. So Mary broke it down perfectly. I mean, all you guys broke it down, and y'all made some great points. Guys. God, how do I answer this? This is too easy to answer. I think what I will do is I will concede my right to just not say a word because I know what I'm gonna say, and I know my biasness will show. So I just won't say anything. Yeah, I'm
You
just
gonna
gonna drop the mic.
probably save it for a video.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the mic on this one. I dropped the mic.
Oh man.
Man, yeah, I dropped the mic. I'm done with it. So Mia set it off. Okay,
Yeah,
Mia
she
set
did
it
a great
off.
breakdown.
I can't follow that up. I don't want to follow that up. I'm just look, there it is. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Brittany, you look, you're trying to get me to, well, I'm biased, so it don't matter. Okay. Um, I think Rose is gonna find a new way to beat up Joanna. Yeah, that's my thought, Brittany. I think Rose is going to find another way to beat up Joanna. But you know what? I think Rose is gonna pick her apart this time. I think Rose actually gonna pick her apart, and I think Rose is gonna incorporate more angles to throw Joanna off because Joanna really she's fast, but she's not like going at angles. And see, Rose picked up on that. Rose picked up on the fact that Joanna is coming right at her. Well, when you come right at a, you're gonna get clipped. She came straight up, trying to walk. They're good fighters, but when you have to add to their arsenal, they're very comfortable. So if you're saying, "Hey, Joanna, let's do maybe a grappling tournament or something," they're not going to want to do that. Fighters like her are not going to want to take that extra step because she don't want to get beat by some no-name fighter that can out-grapple her. I mean, no, because it's going to be all over the news. Hey, Joanna Jacek gets submitted, in the first round of the coach Shelton Harrison pick on Joanna grappling tournament. I mean, that's what's going to happen, folks. I'm telling y'all, that's what's going to happen. And so they don't want to do that. So yeah, Joanna's probably getting great training in the gym that she's at with grappling, but getting a fighter like Joanna to actually implement what she's been using and do it in a fight. See, it's almost like that's a coach's nightmare. When you teach somebody something and you know that they're capable of doing what you tell them, but they don't do it, and for whatever reason, Joanna just won't grapple. And I've heard the stories. I've heard it even before Roger that Joanna actually knows how to grapple. She knows how to grapple, but she just won't do it. And unfortunately, I think that the more we're around the people over time, they're going to be a lot of Rose Namajunas. Okay, that if Joanna don't clean it up, if she don't clean it up, okay, if she don't clean it up, I mean, she's going to get clipped again by somebody because when you can't beat somebody with speed and if somebody got timing, timing beats speed. Rose Namajunas got speed. I mean, she got timing. Okay, Rose Namajunas got timing. Her timing is impeccable. And timing beats speed. And Rose picked up on Joanna's. I mean, look, Rose said it best in an interview. She said, listen, Joanna is a good fighter, but she says, I understand the Dutch kickboxing philosophy. That's how she put it like that, in those words. God, oh, guitar babe, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Now I'm I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get George Page a smoothie with this. I'm just playing. Yeah, appreciate it, appreciate it. Nah, come on, you picking on Eric, man. Stop it. See, look at you, Eric. Keep picking on you, Eric. Listen, I got your back, Eric. Keith, I'm throwing Keith under the bus. But now I think that Joanna,
good people.
I think that she got to learn because Rose now is also going to take an angle, and Rose was taking angles on Joanna, and Joanna wasn't. She wasn't prepared for that. She was prepared for a Rose Namajunas that fought Michelle Watterson. Well, it's not the same Rose Namajunas that fought Michelle Watterson. Okay, this is a completely different Rose Namajunas that she was not prepared for. Joanna was prepared to go to the ground or defend the ground. That's what she was prepared for. And so I'm like, God, dog, And then when she got in there, Joanna looked completely confused. So what is Joanna Jędrzejczyk going to do differently? What do you think she's going to do? Because if you look at all 15 or the fights that she has available that you can watch her style. This woman hadn't changed. She's been very successful at beating people with this style because she's had the speed advantage and she's able to get in that mid range and throw a lot of combinations. And so Joanna's offense is also her defense because she throws so many strikes that you're too busy trying to evade those strikes or block. You're too busy trying to. So you're not going to make an attempt and she overwhelms her opponents with strikes. I mean, she did it to Jessica Andrade. I'm talking about she overwhelmed, and it's just it, and I think Rose pretty much is on some type of, I don't know what Rose on. Rose has transformed into a Super Saiyan, a god in Goku level. Because man, she was in tune so much in that fight, man. She knew what Joanna was gonna do before Joanna did it. Okay, she knew exactly what Joanna was gonna do. She knew. I mean, even the kicks. Rose was prepared for Joanna's kicks. That little kick to the face she liked to do, a push kick to the face. Rose was ready for that. Rose, unequipped Joanna with everything that made Joanna who Joanna is. Rose took that away. And she forced Joanna to have to think about a plan B. Well, Joanna don't have a plan B. She's only got a plan A. That's come straight ahead, throw a bunch of punches and kicks. That's it. So I don't know. I don't know. I think Rose is gonna finish her again. Mortal Kombat. Finish her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you guys, anybody else have anything else to say? Anybody else? Super chat. Okay, I said it. All right. Anybody else?
I'll be shocked if Yana actually takes Rose down this fight.
Okay. All right. So Mary says you'll be shocked. Mia, anything you'd be shocked if that anything you'd be shocked that Joanny on J Check does?
No, there's just three things that come to mind when it comes to preparing for Rose. Like the first thing, who is she gonna find that fights like Rose? I mean, Rose is the only person I've seen fight like that. She kind of reminds me of a karate style mixed in with a bit of boxing. And first of all, Rose is about the same height as her, so she can't play that. I'm gonna push you away with my arms. And where is she gonna find that? I mean, where in the world is she gonna find another Rose?
Wow. I have no idea. Shoot, man. I have no idea, guys. I don't know. I don't know what Joanna's gonna be able to do. I don't know. I'm trying to visualize what else could she do that Rose won't stop. Like I don't know.
Oh man. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
me personally, I think Joanna need to take maybe a fight. I think she just need to take a fight. Win. Just get into the win column again, and then go after Rose. I think that's what she need to do. But
Yeah. I could agree with that. Like she took a good tune-up fight, build a little confidence up first. Even though she got it, but it'll build her confidence up inside the octagon too more.
okay.
What do you
Liquid.
guys do if Yana wins again?
If Joanna win, I'm gonna give her credit. I'm gonna still say I don't like her because I don't like her. But I mean, I'm gonna be biased, but I gotta be balanced. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be biased, but I'm gonna be balanced. I got to say, well, I ain't gonna say it now because she ain't won. I don't want to contaminate Rose by saying that. Good job, Joanna. Come on, you trying to make me curse Rose right now, Mary? But no, honestly, I'm just playing. I would give Joanna her props. Like you would have no argument because, when Alexa Grasso lost to Felice Harry, guess what? I had to eat that crow. I ate that crow. I ate it. People was picking at me, making fun of me. When Rose Namajunas choked out Michelle Watterson, Roger was picking on me. Making fun of me because he picked Rose to win. I said, nah, Rose ain't beating no Michelle Watterson. That's the karate hottie. What are you doing, Roger? And then, of course, he calls me or he texts me and he's picking on me. So I can eat crow. I'm good at that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I only beat my crow when Rose lost to Carla because I really thought that because Rose was so specialized in grappling already that Carla see I didn't take into account the strength advantage that Carla
yeah, Carolina tough, man. I think Carolina crazy. I almost think Carolina be getting high before she get in that octagon, man, because she just like I've never seen somebody just lean against the cage and look up at the ceiling. I'm like, what on God's green earth is she looking at?
Oh,
Like,
speaking of high, Cynthia Cavillo.
Cynthia was high. She probably high in the matchup, man. She looked high too, didn't she? She did look high.
Oh man.
Come on,
Even
Cynthia. You got popped for smoking a joint. Stop
oh
it.
man.
That's why
It's
she
like
don't
Nick
call
Diaz.
She got
Smoking a
suspended
joint.
for 18 months.
Hey, I bet you Cynthia and Uriah Faber was probably passing a joint. Oh, that's the best joint I ever
I'm
had,
sure
mother. PG-13.
I'm sure they all do it. I'm sure all these fighters do it. I mean,
That's a
Man,
who
question.
doesn't?
Yeah, yeah, I ain't hate no Cynthia. That's nothing wrong with marijuana. Marijuana's a medicine. I keep telling people that, but
man.
Cynthia was using it for recreation. Well, you know what? Knowing Cynthia, she probably
Before
had a marijuana brownie or something. Who knows?
yeah, yeah. Before I even
I've
start boxing, I still ain't into that crap though. Slow you
Uh,
down.
yeah,
Like
Cynthia, Uriah favorite. I can picture Uriah favorite getting. Oh man, what, what the heck? Oh, this is some good stuff. That's probably what Uriah favorite doing, man. I don't know. Oh man, yeah.
Guys, can we talk about something
Hmm?
about what is Claudia Gadella gonna do right now? Like, who is she supposed to? What is she doing? Because it's January right now. She lost to Andrade. What month was it? Was it November or was it sooner than that? I think it was
I
October.
think it was yeah,
Yeah.
since October, November. I think she lost. Shoot, man.
Isn't she training now with Jackson Wink?
With who?
Oh Lord, the Jackson
Isn't
Wink.
she with Jackson Wink
She sure
now?
is.
Oh dear.
Oh no, no.
Oh Lord,
Yeah,
she under
she
the
is.
curse. She under that Jackson Wink curse. The only fighter that they have to beat the curse is Sarah Kaufman.
Yep,
Somehow,
Sarah Kaufman.
Sarah Kaufman hadn't got popped. Sarah Kaufman has managed to win. She has successfully defeated the Jackson Wink curse. That's why Sarah Kaufman is in my top five. If you can win in that gym, that boy, you're a strong person.
yeah, Mike Butterbean Winklejohn.
I
Well, who
don't
do
know.
you
He come.
guys Claudia should fight after Jessica then? Because right now Claudia just walking around trying to vacate, trying to recuperate herself after that. I've been wondering, and I'm like, okay, so who's Claudia going to beat Carolina? She can't fight Andrade again. She's not fighting Tisha. They're about to go at it. And Rose and Joanna are having their run back. So right now, I can't really think of
God, dog, you got Keith Brown. He ain't take the keys out the car, man.
Nah, I forgot something in my car. Oh God. Yeah,
He tried to.
I knew you. Yeah, I forgot my charger in the car.
Yeah, we done been
Yeah,
on here for a minute, y'all. Good agree. It's about time
yeah.
to wrap it up. But guys, I appreciate the panel. But guys, I want to definitely. There are two people. That these are not the surprises, but I'm definitely gonna tell you guys. There are two people that are gonna be on. Um, Sabina Mazo. You guys know Sabina Mazo. She's preparing to fight. And Sabina Mazo is going to be here on the show. She's going to come and talk to the coach and talk to Eric. And if you guys don't know who Sabina Mazo is, the Colombian queen. She is the human highlight reel. She's head kicked so many people. And yeah, so she's going to be on. And also Leah Letson. Leah Letson will be back in what? Leah Letson is going to be here in 2 weeks. Leonidas Letson, she's also a human highlight reel. She defeated Elizabeth Phillips. Shout out to Liz. And she also defeated Jamie Thornton. And also Jamie Thornton and Coach Thornton, they're going to be back on the show. So, yeah, man, we got a pretty good lineup. Um, and Sabina is definitely on her way to being, I think she's going to the UFC faster than she thinks she is. She still think that hey, I'm gonna do a lot in LFA, but I think they're gonna call her up soon because Sabina is good, and I also think that she should have fought Andrea KGB Lee, but KGB Lee actually said that Sabina didn't want to fight her, so that'll be something that I can ask her, because Sabina's pretty cool, man, real cool, and she'll give you an interview. She don't, just she'll give you an interview, and she took a chance and interviewed with me, and so definitely whatever she fight, I'm gonna definitely put on. So yeah, man. So those are the people that's coming on, guys. Of course, I put out a video, tell you when they coming, and folks, thank y'all for staying. Thank y'all for supporting. I want to thank Good Tar Babe. Definitely awesome person. Keith Brown Boxing and MMA. Please go subscribe to his channel. Keith Brown, does a good job. His breakdowns on boxing are very good. Keith is very, very funny guy, man. Extremely funny. He has some workout video, of him, because he boxes. He's a fighter. Um, and Keith Brown, anything you want to say, man, before we jet out?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I enjoyed everybody. And then my next fight is gonna be on February 24th.
Okay, and Keith Brown gonna uppercut somebody, and
Yeah,
he gonna show it to us. Mary
yeah.
Thomas.
Actually, the guy I'm fighting, actually, we went to the same high school. That's what make it funny though. So friends, but we gonna put it to the side for the fight. We gonna still be friends afterwards.
Yeah, man, it's business, man. It's
It's
business in there.
business, yeah,
I hear
yeah,
you, Keith, man. Salute to you, brother. Salute.
yeah.
Mary Thomas, thank you for joining us, Mary, tonight. Anything you want to say to anybody, Mary, before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I love you guys. You're like my second family. It's been lit. And yeah, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys tonight. It's occasionally I come on and stuff. But when I do, it makes my night. And it feels good to actually have some people to discuss these interests with, because before I subscribed to you, I used to just sit down, I used to just go over in my head. Now it's actually like more worth it that I what's being asked and what's being discussed and stuff. And I learned some new ideas every time I come on. And yeah, I think it's been really beneficial for me, as it has been for everyone else.
Okay, and my girl Mia, thank you, Mia, for joining. And Mia, anything you want to say before we leave? And I forgot to ask Guitar Babe the same question, but I'm gonna ask you first, and then roll back to my girl Guitar Babe. Mia, anything you want to say before we jet out of here?
Thank you for letting me be on here. I enjoyed it very much. Just wish me good luck tomorrow after for running. Peace out.
Okay, you got a cross country meet?
No, I'm just running with my sister around the track.
Oh, okay. What do you run? The 400, the 800, 200 meter?
I'm more of a short distance runner, so I'm more 100 meter. But I don't really. She's more of a long distance runner, so we'll see how that pans out.
Oh, okay. So you're not running. You watching your sister run.
Well, I'll run with her. I'll also time her. I'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, you're a good sister. That's awesome. All right. And Guitar Babe, anything you want to tell anybody before we jet out of here?
Just thank you for having me on here. On a personal note, this really is very therapeutic for me. As you know, because I do suffer from major depression, and it's very therapeutic to just come on here and just talk with people. Because before I subscribed to him, I really wasn't doing much, but just this is just very therapeutic for me. It really is helping, and just to come on here and just talk with people, because that's one of the main things that really gets me through, is just talking to people, especially like in this setting, just having something to distract me from what's going on in my mind. So yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys. You guys are like my second family, and I look forward every time to these live streams.
Okay. Well, hey, y'all said it all. I look forward to talking with y'all too. It's always fun. And shout out to the comment section, my boy Brian Jensen, Benji, George Page, Brittany, the War Machine Neiman, and I think me and Brittany we planning something. Because Brittany is Christian, and I'm Christian, I believe, and we're actually planning something here online, like online Bible study. So Brittany, definitely we're gonna get back on. Let's see, Stamina MC, Brian Jensen, We the Primitives. Okay, Keith Brown, thank you for being in here. Okay, I'm just looking at the comment section. It's been pretty lit. TC Johnson, my main man, the war veteran. Liquid BJJ. Marco, I know you're a JJ fan. Stay, keep it up. Thank you, full-time MMA, for coming in. And it's a lot of y'all. And if I missed you, if I forgot you, I'm sorry. K Black Boxing of the LDBC, thank you for coming in. All you guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And good night, y'all.
All right now. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.